Fox's hit series Alcatraz is the chilling thriller centered on America's most infamous prison and one-time home to the nation's most notorious criminals. In the series, 302 inmates and guards vanished from Alcatraz without a trace nearly 50 years ago, and now they're showing up having not aged and with no memory of where they've been. Sarah Jones portrays Detective Rebecca Madsen, who joins Sam Neill and Diego Soto in a race against time every week. Good morning, Sarah. So happy to have you. We're all addicted to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for watching, Nikki.
Oh, we're thrilled. And my producer
you?
is as well. We're so happy to have you. You know, in the pilot, you were a San Francisco police detective, and, you know, you were recruited to join a secret government operation to hunt down and capture the bad guys. So tell us a little bit more about your character for the viewers who don't know.
Well, you explained it pretty well. That's basically what she does, and she has a personal connection to the case because her grandfather was a prisoner at Alcatraz, and her uncle was a guard at Alcatraz. So she has a very personal connection to the case. But she's very young in her field. She's a bit of a prodigy detective.
Yeah, I was just going to say, which really makes it interesting because of the youth of the character to have that level of passion for what she's doing. I really love that.
Yes.
And in the pilot, you
too.
You know, well, it's obvious. It comes across. You play the character so well, and you were in hot pursuit in the pilot of the suspect who turned on your partner and killed him, and you later learned that the suspect was your grandfather and a prisoner at Alcatraz. So can you share how the plot unfolds just a little bit, a little teaser for us?
Oh, well, I can tell you that it won't be the last time she comes face to face with him this season. I can tell you that much.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. And, well, obviously, based on even what you're saying right now, the show has a great suspense element. I mean, that suspense is huge. So can you share a little bit when the mystery will begin to unravel for viewers?
Well, I think I know, you know, the writers try to give a little bit every episode, but where the payoff really comes in big on getting closer to solving the big picture, the big mystery on Alcatraz is the last two episodes really, they really bring it home. So I think the audience and the viewers will be really, really pleased with how this season ends.
I love that. It gives us something to look forward to and something to, you know, every time we watch there's suspense, but to know that there's going to be some questions answered is really great too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I want to mention something else, Sarah. I mean, you have a number of film credits to your name, including Sons of Anarchy, another great show. And, you know, you've also done Big Love, which was one of my favorites. And, you know, I think that you've worked on some great projects. So now working with Sam Neill.
I've been so lucky.
Yeah. What's it like working with Sam every day?
Oh, he's fantastic. The entire cast is just wonderful, and we've been so lucky to have incredible guest stars coming up every week too. It's unbelievable. It's just it's a great group of people. The crew is amazing. We all have a really good time. We all really enjoy each other's company, and that's so nice when you're having to work with people, you know, for an average of 15 hours a day. You know, it's a good thing to like them. So it's really been a privilege. That's great. Yeah, I mean, you have to be able to get along with each other. There's a lot of camaraderie that needs to be built in it, and it does come across. I mean, as an actor, you know, once you're doing your thing on the show, that camaraderie and that connection that you have off camera really does make a difference as well. So true.
And in addition to the show, you can also be seen in the upcoming feature film Red and Blue Marbles. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, you know, I don't know when that's coming out, to be perfectly honest with you, but it's a bit of it's also a sci-fi film where the Earth gets rotated and there's this massive ice age that happens again, and we have figured out how to get to Mars at that point.
Oh my gosh.
So it kind of goes into the idea of what happens and what the scenario could be with the how big the Earth's population is, and how do you get those people there. And it's kind of a coming of age story with let's see, there's it follows five young adults.
Interesting.
And in the different scenarios they're put in.
Did you ever think you were going to end up doing so much sci-fi?
No, no, I didn't. But you know, it really is such a pleasure to work for someone like J.J. Abrams and to be in the company of Bad Robot. And I just love working for Fox. God bless them. They've kept me employed for.
Hey, I hear that.
For quite some time now. So yeah, I just really couldn't be more grateful to be in the position I'm in.
That's wonderful.
And
yeah.
I'm so glad you watched the show. Thank you so much.
We love it, Sarah. And believe me, I love working for Fox because I get to promote all my favorite shows because they're all on our network. So that makes me very happy. And it's a good, yeah. Thank you, Fox, for both of us. And Sarah, thank you. And I want to remind our viewers that Alcatraz airs tonight at 8 o'clock on 2 Casa Fox. And we'll continue to watch lots of great things coming up. And thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thanks for having me, Nikki.
Continued success, we wish you.
Thank you. Thanks, and have a great day.
You too. And coming up next on New Mexico Style, well, we've got a lot more fun coming up. We're getting glammed up for the red carpet. You don't want to miss this.